What's up, guys? Got Dave here. Just out cruising the R5. Got her running a little bit better, so hopefully she's not gonna let me down like she did before. Hopefully not have to push this thing home ever again, because that was a really sucky experience. Nothing like pushing a bike home to make you not trust it, I'll tell you what. But anyway, I just wanted to talk about that two-stroke tip video that I put out a while back. And it's funny because when I was making that video, I was actually thinking about buying one of these bikes, like an RD 350 or that, you know, like a two-cylinder freaking air-cooled two-stroke. That's what I wanted, street-legal two-stroke. And I was talking about the guy that came into my work in that video, and how his girlfriend had one of these RD 350s, and I don't know what they did to that bike, because now that I own one, I don't understand why he was talking like they can't stop at a gas station to fill that bike up, because all of these bikes have the Auto-Lube system, as Yamaha calls it, and what that does is it's got a separate reservoir for your premix oil that you put that in there, and then when you stop at the gas station, you're only putting gasoline in the tank. That's it. And then it mixes it for you, and it's actually got a little thing that's hooked up to the throttle so that it knows like where your throttle is, and so it knows how much oil to give the engine. And it works pretty good, I think, or so far so good, you know, like I don't know, I mean, my engine hasn't burned up yet. It's got freaking almost 6,000 miles on this bike, so it's obviously working. I don't know what they did to that bike to make it like so that they have to pre-mix their gas in the tank, but I don't know. That's because like the way the Auto-Lube system is like you could even buy like new carbs, and the Auto-Lube system is down from that. It's like actually injecting like just up from the reeds, so it's like you could get new carburetors for this bike and the Auto-Lube system would still work perfectly.
So I was actually wrong about the Auto-Lube system injecting. I thought that the jet was up here, you know, like in the reed valve piece, and it's not. It's actually drilled into the carburetor right there. So I don't know, maybe what that guy did is get a bike that had aftermarket carburetors, and then the Auto-Lube system wasn't hooked up or something. I don't know. I honestly think that this is like the way to go. You know, a lot like the new KTMs that are fuel injected and oil injected. I think this is the way to go, because at idle, you don't need like 32-to-1, because that's just going to load your bike up. But then when you're on it, you need 32-to-1, you know, like when you're floored, you want to have oil going through there. But then when you're idling, you want a lot less. And I think this is the way to go.
So I don't know what these people did to this bike to make it like not have that, but I don't know. I retract what I was saying in my two-stroke street tip, because at least about these bikes, because you don't have to pre-mix the gas. And I don't know what that guy was talking about, but it's like weird, man. So anyway, I just figured I would talk about that and just let you guys know that, I mean, even if you got aftermarket carburetors or different carbs or whatever for this bike, the Auto-Lube system would still be there and it would still be working. So I have no idea what those people did to that poor bike to make it so that they actually have to like pre-mix the fuel in the tank, and now they can't stop at gas stations unless they use my two-stroke street tip, you know, of carrying the pre-measured premix in little bottles. But I don't know, I don't have to do that with this bike, and I never will, unless the Auto-Lube system screws up and the pump stops working or something. Then I'll have to, but